coming back off road. Tell me you love me, and tell me you love me, and tell me you love me, and don't let me go.
Now from downtown Minneapolis, EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us inside beautiful U.S. Bank Stadium, the home of the Vikings. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Atlanta Falcons and the Minnesota Vikings. The kicker, Will Reichard, has the ball on the tee. And off we go here on Sunday Night Primetime. Avante Turpin on the return. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line. The man in motion is Watson. They'll run it for the first time with Bijan Robinson. And some space opens as he's brought down following their gain of 6.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 4. They'll go again with Robinson. And he will not be able to get free. Picking up only a yard. Now it's 3rd down.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up 3rd down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Jonathan Allen. He gets into drop in for his first sack of the young season. So on 4th down, the Falcons bring on Bradley Pinion to punt. This brought in out past the 20. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 29-yard line.
Start the drive on the ground, and here comes a reverse. And he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice gain, though, on 1st down. A pickup of 7.
So I like these plays. I think the more guys, Mike, that you can get involved in the ground game, the better. And, of course, they're going to get enough touches to their back in a traditional sense, but make the defense defend every blade of grass from sideline to sideline and from line of scrimmage to the end zone. And one of the best ways to do it is to get your wide receivers, get your speed guys involved in the run game. The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on third down.
Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for third down and 5. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. 18 yards on the pickup there. It'll be a Vikings first down.
18. That's good for a Vikings.
From the gun, here's McCarthy. He connects with Jordan Addison. And they'll take this down inside the 35. They'll come up here, first and 10.
That's another Vikings first down.
From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete. He was looking for Jordan Addison that time. It's second down.
Second and 10.
To the air once more is McCarthy. This one intercepted. And the Falcons are going to take over at their own 41-yard line.
Well, we're getting a little test here early, Mike, to see just how easy is this team to wrap. Didn't look like they were able to get through that opening script that they had worked on all week. So I'm going to be curious on this next drive. Do they stick to the plan? Do they pick up where they left off? Or is there a little bit of a reaction, or dare I say panic, to come out and make some adjustments in response to that early interception?
And he'll get this up to the 44. Josh Metellus, they're on the tackle.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 44-yard line, here's second and 8. Back to throw. Here's Penix. Forced out wide. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. It is a big play there for the Falcons. 32 yards. A shotgun snap, and they'll give it to Robinson. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
22-yard line. Brings up second down.
From the gun, here is Penix. Taking off.
These are the plays that just drive the defensive coordinator crazy, right? You do everything right, but you don't account for the quarterback scrambling. He's able to get out of the pocket and gain enough for a first down.
Throwing now, Penix on first down. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
I'm not so sure he would have picked up the first down had they connected either way, but still, disappointing outcome to not at least get a handful of positive yards on that last one.
On second down, here's Penix. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Javon Hargrave having a lot of success here early in the season. 2 sacks in the opener, and he's got another one here. So backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. From the gun on third down, here's Penix. It is brought in the end zone. Drake London, touchdown Atlanta. It's his second touchdown of the year.
When you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
He'll start at the 4. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
Take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
McCarthy now to throw on first and 10. And that is going nowhere in a hurry. Finally taken down well behind the line.
Taken down back at the 12-yard line.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this has got to take advantage.
He's going to have the Vikings first down, maybe by about a yard, as they find a way to convert on third and inches.
First down.
They run it once more with Jones. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
These negative runs, they just make everything for the play caller that much more difficult, Mike. So they've got to find a way to be more efficient on these early downs, meaning first and second down, because if not, you find yourself the entire game in third and pass, and that's what every single defense in the league is trying to do.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
A gain of 19 yards. And the Vikings first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard
So
line.
we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Falcons with the early lead. More from the Twin Cities in a moment. Vikings football as we begin this second quarter, as they've got it with first and 10. Now a handoff. Jones, a gain of 4 as he's taken down.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. Brings up
From the
second.
46, here's second and 5. Now a give, but here comes the reverse. He gets free. And he'll take this one in. Jordan Addison, touchdown Vikings.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back. Even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan, everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? You're just going to answer. You can't take it over 6.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. The man in motion is Watson. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. Javon Hargrave. He gets in to record his second sack of the game, number 4 on the season. On second down, Penix. He fires downfield for Pitts. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with them, and will bring up third down. From the gun, it's Penix. Again, working deep downfield. He's got it! And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. It is a big play there for the Falcons. 52 yards.
First down.
The man in motion is Watson. On first down, it's Robinson. And he is planted. Backfield. Defenders crashing through. Blow up that play behind the line. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Throwing is Penix. Forced out left. Now he'll run. And he's going to be marked out down at the 5. They've got it. It'll be 1st and goal after a pickup of 21. 5 yards from the house. They've got it 1st and goal. They'll run with Robinson. And he will power his way into the end zone. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown, Falcons. Is able to add the extra point. And the Falcons move out to a 14-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10. At their own 30-yard line.
A handoff here to start the drive, but this will end up being a reverse. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of the 1st down. A pickup of 9.
40-yard line. A 9-yard pickup. It's 2nd and
on 2nd down, here's McCarthy. Exiting the pocket right. Off he goes. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a 1st down. Here's 1st and 10.
At the 46-yard line.
They run out of the gun and tag on a reverse. He's going to get all the way down to the Vikings' 19-yard line. That's good for 27 and a 1st down. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Now McCarthy rolling right. He'll tuck it and take off. And he's going to be very close to the 1st down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
Out of bounds
Now it's 2nd and 1.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Up the middle, here's Jones. And he's into the end zone. Aaron Jones. Touchdown, Minnesota. Riker now to add the extra point. It's up and through. Vikings will tie things up. This one's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchdown.
35-yard line.
On play action, Penix. He fires downfield for Pitts. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Ellis on the coverage.
Looking to throw, it's Penix. He's going to dial up another deep ball. And this will be incomplete. Drake London was the intended receiver there. Third down coming up.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact the rest of the game.
On third down, Penix. Downfield got him, and he's got it. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
First down.
They get 25 on that connection. First down, Atlanta. And they'll run out of the gun. Here comes Robinson. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. Wilson on the tackle.
The 36-yard line. Brings up second down.
So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. We'll have more from Minneapolis. After this, it is 2nd and 6. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. That is downfield to the tight end hits. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
First down, Atlanta.
On the handoff, it's Robinson. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not out. Gonna lose a yard.
Max doing everything in his power to try to get that ball around the edge to the boundary, but just great pursuit there by this linebacker, staying with his angles, running through contact, and he makes the play behind the line.
We'll go play action now with Penix. That is caught. And he's in. Kyle hits. Touchdown Atlanta. On is Coop for the point after. The kick is good. And the Falcons have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
On first and 10, it's a handoff. Wait a minute, it's a reverse. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Brought down by James Pierce.
On second down, a run. Well, how about a reverse instead? Inside the 40. Inside the 20. And he will dive into the end zone. 73 yards. Touchdown, Minnesota. Will Reichert now on for the extra point. He gets it to go. Kickoff.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
He was brought down by Eric Wilson. A gain of 3 brings up second down at the 39-yard line.
Here's Penix. Now, deep ball for London. That's going to be in. Incomplete. Covered very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
It's third down. And 6 yards to go.
To throw is Penix. Moving to his right. Taking off. He'll try to get there. Now a timeout. That's their first. As they'll stop with 27 seconds remaining until halftime. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Off the play fake. Here's the lefty Penix. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Falcons go ahead and take their 2nd timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half. Now Penix on 3rd and long. Now deep ball for London. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And good running on the return. That'll help him out as the ball right around the 45-yard line.
So the first part of any interception is just end up with the ball in your hands, right? That's what every defensive coordinator wants. But anytime you can get yards on the return, that's just an added bonus. And that's what we see here. There's a little space, does a great job securing the catch, and all of those yards just set up for better field position as their offense takes the field. I had a rule, Mike, when I was playing that if the ball hit either of my hands, it was a drop. You don't get paid in the NFL to make the easy ones. You get paid in the NFL to make them all. I think that's a catch he's got to come down with.
And a critical tackle there. They're getting close to scoring. Instead, they get nothing. Time has run out. This first half has come to an end. We have hit halftime. Going to take a quick break. Come back. 2nd half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. A safe kick taken at the 5. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
On the return, the Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy. He's going to tuck it and go. And he's out of bounds, close to the 45-yard line. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a 1st down.
Vikings, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Now a handoff. Oh, a wrinkle. Here comes a reverse. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
Tackled back at the 41-yard line.
This is a play we've seen this offense have success with in the past, but here you have to wonder if they maybe tipped their hand a bit because that one went nowhere.
Looking for Jefferson deep downfield. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Would have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a 3rd down.
And 13.
Setting up to throw is McCarthy. That's into the hands of Aaron Jones. He got a lot of what he needed, but just not enough. The mark is a couple of yards shy of the 1st down. Here comes 4th down.
I know it's 4th and short, but at this distance, you actually have to clear a lane. You can't just fall forward or push the pile. So that conversion, it's as much of a credit to the blocking as it is to the running.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes.
By Brandon Bortles. It's a loss of 8. Brings up 2nd and 18. At the Falcons' 49-yard
A run. It's Jones. And he nearly got free. But as it is, Gain of 6. It sets up third down.
That's a gain of 6.
Again, it's Jones. A pickup of 12 yards. First down, Minnesota.
A gain of 12
More
yards.
often than not, Mike, when a team decides to keep the ball on the ground on a 3rd and long like this, typically the next play is either a punt or a field goal. But give credit here to this play caller. He saw something in the defense, gives the ball to his back, and he's able to pick up big yardage and the first down.
And they'll have first and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they don't necessarily even have to see the running back in the check down. They can just feel him. It allows them to keep their eyes downfield, allow their tight ends and wide receivers to continue to work open. In this case, nice job by the quarterback getting the ball in his hands and letting him do the rest after the catch.
And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line.
Well, anytime you decide to give the ball to someone other than the running back on the ground, Mike, of course you're trying to catch the defense off guard. You're definitely not intending to lose yardage. That was the case here. Defense was all over it. Great job.
That's into the hands of the fullback. And he'll be stopped short of the first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8.
It's now 3rd and goal.
They'll look to throw for it with McCarthy. James Pierce working his way in to record the very first sack of his NFL career.
It's 4th and goal.
They'll go. Here's McCarthy. That's going to be caught. And he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
Harrison Smith on the tackle.
Second down, 8 yards to go.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 17-yard line.
Another run here for Robinson. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
He was brought down by Javon Hargrave. It's a loss of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
From the gun, here is Penix. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down. So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33. On the give, it's Robinson. Threw him up the sideline at the 45. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
Tackled by Isaiah Rodgers. 24-yard gain on the play. First down, Falcons.
On first down, right back to Robinson. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
Second and
Try again. It's 2nd and 10. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Kyle Pitts. Touchdown, Falcons. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4.
And this special connection between this quarterback and his receivers, it was on full display right there. Great job getting behind the defense, and then what can you say about that ball? I mean, you can't put that ball in a better spot, and with timing and accuracy like that, leads to 6.
It is good. Makes the score. Vikings 21.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. Will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
start the drive on the ground, and here comes a reverse. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring them down for a big loss. Throwing on second down is McCarthy. That's thrown right side, but incomplete. He was trying to get it to Aaron Jones that time. And it's going to bring up third down. McCarthy from the gun here on third down. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Caden Ellis. And he won't be able to take it all the way in, but that is a great return, and they are set up first and goal. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. They'll run with Robinson. Mark down at the 6.
The 6-yard line. A gain of 3. Brings up second and goal.
Now here's second and goal. Now Panic's going to get it forward on a pop pass.
So, Mike, this is a great example and a great moment to bring up why it's so important for these offenses to make everything look the same. Formationally, pre-snap movement, because the second that motion looks like a jet motion and he's going to get the ball as opposed to a traditional motion, these defenses are so in tune with all those little differences. They know it's coming, and
this is hard. Towards the side of the end zone. Kyle Pitts. Touchdown, Falcons. A 3-touchdown game for him. That's now 5 on the year. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have got to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. From the gun, here's McCarthy. That is brought in! And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That one good for 29.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
McCarthy now to throw on 1st and 10. Now he'll run it. And he's out of bounds here. It's a big pickup at the end here of the 3rd quarter of play. They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. On the run, Jones begins this 4th quarter. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now. And partially, it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game. I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Brings up 4th down.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. He's got a receiver, it's Addison. And he will have the 1st down. So they roll the dice. on 4th down in the red zone. And it pays off with 1st and goal. Taking off, and he will score! Game on! J.J. McCarthy, touchdown Vikings! Riker good with the extra point. A one-score game as they kick it away.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
And here's Bijan. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
We're going to go play action with Penix. That's caught left side by Pitts. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A big one here in the 4th quarter. 31 yards.
Everyone talks about all the physical qualities to play quarterback in the NFL, Mike, and of course that's a given. But it's really the cerebral approach to the game that separates the best from everybody else. And I think both of those things were on display there, as he did not only a great job of finding the vulnerabilities of the back end, but then once his guy was there, it was that arm talent that put the ball in the exact right spot to allow his guy to make the big play.
On the carry, this is Tyler Algier. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Tyler Algier. Touchdown, Atlanta. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Vikings 28. Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. The return starts from the 5. Wow! And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. He's going to let one fly for Addison. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
It's a
big play and a much-needed one as well. An even 40 yards.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
On 1st down, here's McCarthy. Forced out wide. He runs with it. And he'll be out of bounds down at the 15-yard line. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards. And most importantly, a 1st down.
1st and 10.
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. He'll look underneath here for Jones.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain. A little miscommunication there. Now brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. On 4th down, here's McCarthy. That is caught. T.J. Hawkinson. Touchdown, Minnesota. This one now, very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Big spot here for the Vikings. They'll try to add on the two-point conversion. McCarthy gonna look to throw again.
These tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
It's a give up the middle to Robinson, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
We'll go play action now with Penix. He's going to run it. And he's into a slide to avoid the contact. Does so successfully, and it's a first down.
18 on the play. Falcon first down.
A gift, and here comes Robinson. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
Jonathan Allen on the tackle. A 2-yard gain brings up second down at the 44-yard.
So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first. They face second down and 7. They'll throw. It's Penix. A ball deep for the end zone. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a third down. Looking to throw, it's Penix. He's going to look downfield once again. That one is batted away, incomplete. No separation that time, tightly defended. It brings up fourth down.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
Fourth down, and here's Penix. Moving outside the pocket. That is incomplete. He couldn't get the connection on fourth. Going to give the ball over on down. From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. That's caught by Jones out of the backfield. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second down.
On second down, here's McCarthy. That's caught downfield by Jefferson. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
And the
A gain there of 27 yards.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Throwing here on first and 10 is McCarthy. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line.
10 more yards. That's another.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half.
First and 10 at the
Greg and I
10-yard
back
line.
on EA Sports after this. Plenty of time, plus 2 timeouts at their disposal. It's first and 10. Now give, but here comes a reverse. And he's got another one. Jordan Addison. Touchdown, Vikings. His big night continues. His third touchdown of the game. So, not home yet. Still a critical extra point here to break the tie. Fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchdown.
Their own 35-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. Here's Robinson. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Here comes 2nd down.
On the tackle. A gain of a yard brings up 2nd down at the 37-yard line.
They'll drop to throw. He fires downfield for Pitts. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
On 3rd down, Penix. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Jonathan Grenard. He had a sack in the opener last week. He's got another one here. They're going on 4th down. It's Penix. Now, deep ball for London. He's got it. And he's going to go all the way. Oh, that's some late magic. They've taken the lead here in the final minute of play. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
And he will get into the end zone for the 2 and extend the lead to 7 points.
43. Bradley Pinion set to
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Now return coming from the 7. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin then.
At their own 25-yard line.
A handoff here to start the drive, but this will end up being a reverse. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss. Now, on 2nd and long. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. He's going to tuck it and go. And he's going to be close to the 1st down. Just a yard short of the line to gain, so that'll bring up 3rd and short yardage.
3rd down.
On 3rd and a yard, it's McCarthy. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. Ideal circumstance there. They get the 1st down and preserve that final timeout. Now McCarthy on the run to the right. There he goes again. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. This offense still has the 1 timeout to use. 1st and 10 coming up now. Flush to his right. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. This is 1st and 10.
That's another Vikings first down.
Looking to throw. McCarthy forced out wide. And that time, the pressure too much. He'll go down.
Jalen Walker.
He'll come up now for second down.
Brings up 2nd and 13 at the 29-yard line.
From the gun, here's McCarthy. To the right side, he's got Hopkinson, his tight end. They get 16 on that connection. It'll be a Vikings first down.
The Vikings first down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Throwing now, it's McCarthy. That is incomplete with 1 second left on the clock.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Here we go. One final play. He's got it at the 3. And he'll be taken down, and that is going to do it. Oh, the comeback falls short. Time runs out, and this game is over. So it's a win for the visiting Falcons. They get the victory here, away from home, to run their early season record to 2-0. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say good night from Minneapolis.